Hello everyone and welcome back to Nostalgia Gaming. I'm your host Chris and we're here to talk about a new Star Wars fan game that's currently in development that shows so much promise. Star Wars Redemption. This is a fan game that's in development by I believe a single developer, and my goodness, does it look amazing. It's a Clone Wars based game I believe, where you play as a Jedi Knight who commands clones, a clone commander, and it is beautiful looking. It is by far the most AAA looking Star Wars fan project I've ever seen, maybe topped only by that KOTOR remake that was done by fans and shut down a few years ago. It looks phenomenal. The work and just talent being put into this project is amazing, and I am so excited for where this is going. As of right now, all we have is the trailer and the small demo that the developer has put together, but even just that, so far, there is so much that can come out of this game, and I'm really excited for it. Let me tell you a bit more about the game. While there isn't much in the way of description about this game, the developer has yet to provide any sort of description for the project, be it on ArtStation or in the description for the trailer for the game. I'll try and give a good summary of what the game is just based on what we have available. It seems to be a action-adventure, combat-driven Star Wars adventure game made by a fan for the fans. It's set in the Clone Wars. You play as a Jedi Knight commander during the Clone Wars, commanding clone troops throughout the war. We don't really have much information as far as the story goes, but this will become a full game and not just a sandbox fan project, and I cannot wait for just being able to experience it. The combat itself really gives me a Force Unleashed vibe in terms of just the over-the-top just energy that seems to be when you swing your lightsabers and just experience the combat within the game. The combat is not fully laid out yet, I don't think, as the developer has yet to add any enemies to the demo. They said that they did not think that there were any enemies were good enough to be ready for the demo, so they simply left it out. But you were still able to just sort of swing your lightsaber around and get a feel for what the combat will be like, I guess. So I guess the strongest vibe I got was Force Unleashed, so that's pretty cool. The art style and animation is obviously very Clone Wars, the animated show inspired. It looks really beautiful and very well done, and honestly props to the developer for making it look so great. I talked a little bit about the beginning about how AAA this project looks, and I'm not making that up. You can see for yourself just how great and how beautiful everything looks. So that's another part of the project that we know. Exploration also seems to be a pretty big part of this game, as so far that is all there really is to do in the demo, just to explore the environments and get a feel for them. And honestly, it's a lot of fun just because how beautiful, like I've said before, the environments in this game are. There's also quite a bit of parkour as you are traversing the environments. Not the best I've seen parkour in a game. Once again, this is a very early demo, and probably most, if not everything, is subject to change. It's pretty clunky in my eyes, and not the best I've seen parkour in a game, but if there's some improvement in that department, I'm down to have lots of parkour in that. I'm curious if it's inspired by Jedi Fallen Order at all, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see in that regard. That's basically everything that we know, or at least can experience in the game thus far. There was a little bit of collecting to do in the world so far, but once again, it's just a demo to show off the concept for the game. Now on some speculation. You are a Jedi commander, commanding clone troops. It makes me curious, will it have a sort of squad command system like they have in Star Wars Republic Commando, the game from 2004, 2005, I forget what year it was. But that game had squad command mechanics, and so I'm curious if that will be a part of this game as you command the clones throughout the war. And briefly in the trailer we also saw lots of space vehicles and some space combat. So if there is some sort of space combat in this game, I'd be very excited, very interested to see how they handle it and how they do it. And there are also on a smaller aspect, there seems to be some sort of plans for early character customization and lightsaber style customization. In the demo there are control listings for being able to switch lightsaber styles, lightsaber colors, and different outfits. I tried them out, maybe it's just me, but you seem to be unable to switch to these things, so there seems to be some plans at least for having some sort of customization in the game in the future, which sounds super cool, and honestly, I'm down for it. Be able to customize your Jedi Commander and maybe your clone squadron, your ship, maybe at some point as we go throughout the story. So yeah, that's another super promising aspect of this game. But at the end of the day, this is just a really cool Star Wars fan project that I'm going to be covering on this channel as updates come out, and I cannot wait for. Who knows what's going to happen with Lucasfilm and their whole taking down projects. They're very famous for ruining cool fan projects by doing that. Hopefully this doesn't go the way of the Star Wars Battlefront 3 OG revitalization or the KOTOR 1 remake. Hopefully they're able to work something out with Lucasfilm and we'll actually be able to get more from this. But I'll be covering updates on this as they come out best I can, because I'm super excited for this and I think it has so much potential. And yeah, I'm going to put links in the description to the developers page where you can get the game, to the trailer for this game, and just as much info as I can to the description, because this is just something so cool and I think all Star Wars fans should really be excited for where this is going. But anyways, this has just been my video covering it briefly. This has been Chris from Nostalgia Gaming. I'll catch you next time. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading as much as I probably should recently. Been kind of busy with moving, but if you like the video, hit subscribe and the like button. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!